It's Rick and Patty from the KORD Morning Show. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
And, of course, you can always catch us anywhere and everywhere with our KORD mobile app. It's free for you in the App Store as well in Google Play.
Blake Shelton, pour me a drink, number 1 for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. 611, you got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning. Welcome to it. Thursday, Throwback Thursday. You want to hear something, let us know right there on the app chat feature. Try to get that on for you a little bit later on in the show. And we're into the final days, Patty, of $30,000.
I can't believe it.
That's it.
I know.
That's it. So we'll be winding this down today and tomorrow. So you have 20 more chances for $30,000.
All right.
And then it's done for the fall. And then we jump into Jelly Roll, which is pretty exciting. Got a great flyaway to see Jelly Roll. So, but 30,000. Okay, I love
What?
Jelly.
What?
Don't get me wrong.
What?
Don't get me wrong.
I don't know.
I love Jelly Roll.
But $30,000.
Yes. I love more. I love more. It's like putting a fat kid in front of some vegetables or some ice cream. Sorry, I'm going for the ice cream, no matter what.
I hear you.
I'm going for it. Today is World Mental Health Day, National Angel Food Day, National Handbag Day. This is a lot of big days here. World Inclusion Day, Hug a Drummer Day, National Tic Tac Day, National Tuxedo Day, National Trumpet Day, Ham and Cheese Croissant Day, and World Pickleball Day, which we know pickleball has become
Pickleball is, well, it's,
big hot thing.
did you know that it's the state sport of Washington?
Yeah, and we had the pleasure a few years back doing a parade and ran into the local pickleball club.
They were right behind us or in front of us.
And they were trying to get some courts built and all those kind of fun stuff like that.
Yeah.
So very cool. So there you go. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff going on today. Only 21 days until Halloween. Daylight saving time, our favorite. That's 24 days away. And then, yes, we have to mention 26 days till Election Day. So, and then we're probably not going to find out till a couple days after what the end result is.
Just so you know, Oregon and Washington are the easiest states to vote in.
Oh, geez. I get it. Well, I'm just waiting for my
Our
ballot.
ballots are mailed to us, literally. So you don't even have to go out. You don't have to go to a,
Right. Oh,
remember the old days when you actually had to go to a polling place?
Sure. Well, I did that.
You don't have to do that.
Back in 2004, something like that, and then it started getting mailed.
I like going though because you get the sticker that says I voted.
Right. You don't get. Yeah, they should include that in your little ballot.
I
these
know,
days, but they don't. So yeah, I did get my booklet and everything. I already went through, read my initiatives.
Did you?
Put yes, no, whatever. I mean,
yeah,
you know. And I put down some few choice words in there as well. So
November 5th, guys.
All right, let's get the day started. Grab a cup of coffee, dig in. Let's go. Let's get going. You got Rick and Patty, KORD.
You're waking up with the KORD Morning Show, number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Looking to add a furry friend to your family? Pet Overpopulation Prevention and McCurley Subaru are teaming up for a one-day low-cost pet adoption event. Join us on October 19th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at McCurley Subaru in Pasco, 9620 Sandifer Parkway. You'll find adorable cats and dogs waiting for their forever homes, plus enjoy local vendors, food, and fun for the entire family. Don't miss this awesome event. October 19th, McCurley Subaru. Come adopt your new best friend. Sponsored by McCurley Subaru and Pet Overpopulation Prevention. Oh, halfway to hell, 45 degrees for you, 622, number 1 for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Throwback Thursday. If you want to hear something, get on over to the KORD mobile app and let us know what you want to hear. I'd love to play that for you. I know Johnny, where's the app, buddy? Get over, because I know Johnny.
No, he calls. He's old school.
I know, Johnny's old school.
He calls.
He'll call in and ask for a request. He knows it's a Throwback Thursday there. All right. Facebook, fun to get your day started. Here you go.
What's up?
What is your go-to lunch spot in the Tri-Cities area? Thinking about good places to go to lunch.
So when I lived closer, I would always go to Hill's Diner.
Yeah. That was the first thought.
When he was, I did like Just Joel's.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I did like that when he was around.
Now,
I don't know what's going on.
Now, Patty and I can finally say this.
What?
We did go in that one time, and it was a 45-minute wait. Remember?
Oh,
so now we can say it. It's long come and gone, right?
I was getting mad.
Yeah, you were. You were like,
I go, if my food doesn't come in 5 minutes, we're out of here.
Yeah, it was 45-minute wait. And
I do remember that.
For me, my wife and I went a couple weekends ago. I love Sageport. You know.
Sageport Grill is awesome.
One of my faves.
They have great breakfast.
They have great breakfast.
Gosh, yes.
Absolutely. And great lunch, too.
We need to go there after we're done.
Yeah. And then if you're talking a great lunch place, the Island View Deli right there.
Oh, yes.
They make those big sandwiches.
Yes.
They make insane.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, big sandwiches right
I haven't been there in a while either.
Yeah. A big list going on right now. Endive Eatery from Tia. Cassie says, I love Stone Soup. El Fat Cat, that's always on the top 10 list all the time.
AJ loves that place.
He does. Bangkok from Carrie, and then Fat Olives from Shelly. So there's some good ones already, you guys. Yeah.
Am I wrong? Because I like the national chains as well. I do.
Yeah, those are okay. I mean, but there's a Wendy's and a Burger King and an Arby's on every corner. So anyway, yeah, might be nice to see some local stuff in here.
But even still, you know what? Prices have gone up.
Yeah, they have.
They
have. Mm-hmm. Oh, I look at it's the pendulum has swung to where your fast food meal is going to be $25 no matter what.
I know.
And then if you go to a Bob's Burger, a better plan on $50.
Have you priced a Whopper recently?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a $12. It's $12 no matter what. No matter what, without any of the fixings or anything, it's $12. And then if you're going on an anniversary dinner, you get better replate $100. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's how it's
if you add a drink into that, holy buckets.
My wife will. Yeah, my wife. That's where that's where my wife costs me is always the alcohol.
Yeah.
So there you go. That'll be the Facebook fun. Chime in. What's your go-to lunch spot in the Tri-Cities area? That means Benton City. You can throw in Sunnyside, Prosser.
Yeah.
Let us know. More of your comments on the way. That's the Facebook fun. You got Rick and Patty.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
45 degrees for you right now. Let's dig into these Nashville headlines. What do you got going on?
Billboard magazine says that Sheryl Crow, Keith Urban, and Bailey Zimmerman are all set to perform at a benefit show for Hurricane Helene relief in Charlotte. That event will also feature Luke Combs, Eric Church, Billy Strings, and how about this? James Taylor. All proceeds going to support relief efforts across the Carolinas and the Southeast. That concert will be taking place on October 26th in Charlotte. Speaking of Keith Urban, he's announced as the TV host of Nashville's Big Bash. Keith says he'll be joining Rachel Smith from Entertainment Tonight to present the program on CBS this New Year's Eve. Jelly Roll and Kane Brown are also expected to appear. Over 200,000 residents and visitors are expected to attend that event in person. Taylor Swift is donating $5 million to help hurricane relief efforts. The nonprofit Feeding America announced Taylor's contribution on Wednesday, saying that the funds will help provide essential food, clean water, and other supplies to victims. The donation comes as Hurricane Milton is barreling across Florida. Finally, Henry Winkler made a stop to Jimmy Kimmel, and guess who the Fonz is a fan of?
I saw him here. Jelly Roll.
Oh wow!
And I found I found a way, and I wrote him a letter, dear Mr. Roll. And all of a sudden, I got a video back from and on my phone. It was amazing.
That's crazy. Well, it must have been even crazier for him, I would think.
I don't know, but I think that he is so filled with emotion.
He's great.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
He is.
And we've got big things coming up with Jelly Roll.
Yeah, absolutely. Starting Monday, your chance to win a great flyaway from us. Yeah.
We'll keep you posted, and those are your trending stories.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
Looking to add a furry friend to your family? Pet Overpopulation Prevention and McCurley Subaru are teaming up for a one-day low-cost pet adoption event. Join us on October 19th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at McCurley Subaru in Pasco, 9620 Sandifer Parkway. You'll find adorable cats and dogs waiting for their forever homes, plus enjoy local vendors, food, and fun for the entire family. Don't miss this awesome event. October 19th, McCurley Subaru. Come adopt your new best friend. Sponsored by McCurley Subaru and Pet Overpopulation Prevention. Tonight, Lonely 649, number 1 for New Country. It's 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning. 45 degrees. Happy Thursday. Partly cloudy skies. Got the Numerica Impossible Movie Challenge on the way this morning at 7:50. And also, we'll give you a chance at $30,000 with the cash cow.
We got it going on this radio station, don't we?
We do. Download the KORD mobile app. Lots of great free content you guys can check out. And if you are missing Cousins Restaurant that used to be in Pasco, it is in the Dalles, right? I discovered another one in Washington State. There's only one other one, and this is the country cousin of the Cousins in the Dalles.
Oh.
So if you like, for me, because I like the real whipped cream on the coconut pie that they make.
Oh.
And so it was funny when we had cousins here.
Yeah.
I went in and I
You
had
said I need some real whipped cream.
well, come to find out, this cousins didn't use real whipped cream. The one in the Dow's does.
Yeah.
This one
You're
doesn't.
like, what's different?
And I did. I noticed and I asked, I said, this does not taste the same as the one in the Dow's. And they go, oh, yeah, because we don't use the real whipped cream. So if you're looking for that real whipped cream taste, the Dow's has got it. Well, this country cousin is a cousin of the other cousins and the Dow's. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. It
Good to know.
Well, you know, when they say it's kissing cousins,
Yeah,
well, it's definitely
true.
It's kissing cousins. And what did you write about yesterday? There's a bunch of articles you got through.
We got a big festival going on in Pasco this weekend.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, it kicks off tonight, though, with a movie.
Oh, what's the Witches is the movie?
Yep.
Oh, that looks good.
Yep.
All right, so the doors open at 6, it looks like. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Fairchild Cinemas right there in Pasco. More details about the Fall Festival. It's all posted for you right now on the station mobile app.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
108, number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good to be with you on your morning commutes. On the way, your chance at $30,000. That's around the corner with the cash cow. Plus, the New America Impossible Movie Challenge is coming up as well. Stacy and Kennewick's got quite the family situation going on this morning. What's going on with Stacy?
Rick and Patty, my 16-year-old son, was at Walmart the other day, and he found a wallet on the ground. He went to customer service and waited until Walmart employees could find the owner of the wallet. It belonged to an elderly woman. Our family actually knows someone that knows her, so she was very gracious and gave my son a $50 reward. Well, now my husband is upset with my son. He says he shouldn't have taken the money. Said he didn't need it, need to be rewarded for doing the right thing. I've got no problem with my son taking the cash. My husband wants him to return it. So now me and my husband are in argument over this. What would you do if you were us? Should our son return the money or not? Does my husband have a point? It's complicated.
It is complicated.
What's going on? Stacy and Kennewick.
It is complicated. So I talk a lot on the radio program about my foster mom. She would say, no, you don't take the reward. She'd say it right off the bat. Now, if you turn down the reward and they go, no, take it, then the older I get, the more I'm like, it's okay to take the reward.
I would take it.
Yeah. But
the lady is
she's grateful.
Grateful that you found it and returned it.
But you first turn it down. Like I don't need a reward for doing the right thing, you know? And then she goes, no, I would feel better if you take it. Then I probably would take it. Yeah, I'm kind of in that camp. But I wouldn't just take it to take it if it was offered.
I would. I would. Times are tough these days.
You never.
You know what? And hey,
you never met Pearl, did you?
I don't know.
Just saying.
You know, haven't you ever heard? You know, a good job is rewarded. You know, a reward for a job well done.
I don't believe that. I believe that.
This is where you and I disagree, Rick.
We disagree on this. I think a good deed is a good deed, and you don't need a payment or something for a good deed. I mean, that's how I look at it.
I'm not turning down cash at all.
I've heard crazy stories where people have said that let's say they found $1,000 and gave the money back, and then that person was so cheap that they just said thanks, and they never, you know what I'm saying? I mean that sucks. But
you can't say that sucks if you would turn it down right away anyways.
Well, but
you can't go.
You got to do. You got to.
They were so ungrateful.
You got to do the right thing. Yeah. At the end of the day, you got to do the right thing. So, I say, yeah, I'll go with he shouldn't take the money. And you're
I say take the money absolutely and go. Buy school supplies with it or you can donate it. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go. Give it to
pay it forward to somebody,
give
to
it to
another
a charity of your choice
why
or
not?
something like that.
No,
are you?
Yeah.
Once you give me
go buy yourself something nice.
Once you give me $50, I might not do that. All right, Stacy. So 547 KORD app chat us what you would do in the situation. I was taught never to accept the reward.
I hear you. I get it.
And Patty says, if they offer it, why
not? I wouldn't turn it away.
Take it?
Nope.
All right, we're curious what you guys think. Let us know. Share your comments coming up. And that is Other People's Problems. You got Rick and Patty.
You're listening to Rick and Patty in the morning on number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Country 102. I love it. Number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD. So if you didn't know that, I just posted it on our app and on our website. Zach Top is from Sunnyside.
Wow.
And having great success with that song.
I guess.
He's breaking through. And so if you want to read all about Zach growing up in Sunnyside, he's on his way to nationwide superstardom, as I say. So
That's incredible.
yeah, grew up on a ranch out there, and he was kind of like, everybody already knew he was going to be a big star.
Sure.
Well, now he's a big star.
Listen to that.
And we're playing him on the radio, and he's out on the road with Carly Pierce and Tim McGraw. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and going to Watershed and all these different things, and you gotta love that. He's been performing music since he was like 12 years old, and he was in a bluegrass band. And what's cool about that song right there, man, talk about a throwback to the 90s.
Yeah.
That was definitely got that.
It's amazing.
Got that 90s vibe for you. So Patty and I, of course, have been watching, because we got a bunch of friends in Florida. Hurricane Milton has arrived.
yes,
And
yes.
I know that I saw one of my friends, Howard, had put all the patio furniture in his pool, like in the pool.
Yeah.
To protect it from flying away. And then I've seen my friend's Ed. He had some trees down and different things going on. My friend Cheryl had the two dogs were outside playing, and it was pouring down rain, but they didn't care. They were running around in a circle around the
my
pool.
gosh.
But you have a bunch of friends that live in Florida as well.
I do. Everybody's okay. And I'm grateful for that.
So far.
Yeah.
So far. And I've seen some damage. And then the roof off one of the big venues, man, that was like half the roof gone. That's like, wow, there it goes. I mean, when you see these movies like Twisters, like,
I know.
this stuff doesn't happen. But it does. It does happen. This stuff happens in real life. So we're glad, at least everybody I know.
Yeah, I was watching everybody on Facebook posting.
Yeah, and I'm keeping track of my friends out there in Florida. So do you know someone who is in the path and has been in the path of these hurricanes? And what are they doing? Because I'm curious what they're doing. Like I said, my buddy Howard threw his furniture into the pool. I thought, well, that's odd. And then AJ said it was in the movie Twisters when they were moving everything into what they were moving. It's like, oh, interesting. So just because we don't
Well,
get...
there were like 50 tornadoes or tornado alerts. I don't know how many tornadoes actually touched down, but there were several.
So you're from the Midwest. So
Yeah.
Hurricane Alley and all that, Tornado Alley and all that. I'm from Washington. So we don't get those things here.
No.
So I didn't grow up around, earthquakes is about all we kind of sort of get sometimes.
I've only seen one tornado in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Was
watched it go across. It was something else. Yeah.
Was it scary?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you're like, what's that going to take up and stuff? So Hurricane Milton is here, and we'll take some calls. And how are your friends in Florida staying safe? We talked about our friends in Florida staying safe. How are your friends staying safe, and what are they doing? We want to know. Give us a call, 547-KORD. You got Rick and Patty.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Looking to add a furry friend to your family? Pet Overpopulation Prevention and McCurley Subaru are teaming up for a one-day low-cost pet adoption event. Join us on October 19th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at McCurley Subaru in Pasco, 9620 Sandifer Parkway. You'll find adorable cats and dogs waiting for their forever homes, plus enjoy local vendors, food, and fun for the entire family. Don't miss this awesome event, October 19th, McCurley Subaru. Come adopt your new best friend. Sponsored by McCurley Subaru and Pet Overpopulation Prevention. Uzi, it's a bar song. It's Tipsy 737 now. And number one for New Country, 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning. 45 degrees. A little bit of sunshine for you coming up. Nice little sunrise coming there that we can look at our window and see it.
It looks nice, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It's still a little
It's chilly though.
a
Don't
little
let
cold.
that sun fool you.
Absolutely. So both Patty and I have some friends down in Florida. We've been communicating back and forth on Facebook, making sure they're okay. And one of my friends is like right directly in the path. And my wife last night is like, why is Cheryl staying there? Why is she not evacuating? Why she's not moving? And I said, well, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I don't live there. I don't know what they're doing. But if you know somebody who is down there, and what are they doing? If you've got friends and family, 547 KORD, tell us what the folks are doing. And what are your friends doing?
I have some ex-in-laws that are, which is very sad. I haven't spoken to them in the last couple of weeks, and also we have an uncle that's there too, and they're just kind of hunkering down. They're in Tampa and Inglewood, which is close to Fort Myers, and we'll see what happens. They can't get out not anymore because you run out of gas. You go 100 miles and you're out of gas because you're sitting there for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Lots of people on the highway are running out of gas, and so there's kind of not much you can do right now. Just pray for the best.
I noticed that Cheryl, my friend Cheryl, had made the bedroom in the hallway. Basically, she had put blankets and pillows in the hallway, hunkering down for this. A bunch of my friends, their trees are blown over, different things like that. Patio furniture's gone, but luckily so far I have not seen anything catastrophic from any of my friends.
The headline now is at least 4 dead, more than 3 million without power.
It's crazy.
Storm moving off of Florida's east coast, but still producing damaging hurricane force winds and heavy rainfall.
I just couldn't imagine. It's like, I just couldn't imagine living down there. And we're thinking of you this morning. And of course, continuing the calls, 547 KORD. If you know somebody who's been in the path of these two, not just one big storm, but 2 big storms down there.
And Milton.
Who makes up these names too? Like, what the heck?
know.
Here it comes Hurricane Rick and Patty.
Stop it.
It's just a. That's it. That's the Rick and Patty storm for you. So more of your calls on the way. 547 KORD. You got Rick and Patty.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
Brand new Kane Brown, Marshmallow, Miles on at 7:50. Number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD. 45 degrees, mostly cloudy skies for you right now. And time, because it's Thursday, for the Numerica Impossible V Challenge.
Somebody is going to win a 2-month subscription of Netflix if you can correctly identify a famous movie clip that we play.
That's it. And this movie is for you today, Patty.
Okay.
Because if you don't get it, I'll be shocked. So 547 KORD. Now, for some listeners, it might be a little too old. But for our generation...
Are you calling me old?
Not you old. I'm just saying for some, this might be a little too old. For our generation, it's going to hit right in the gut. You're going to know it. So 547 KORD, Numeric Impossible Movie Challenge. Here's the movie clip. Take a listen. You only need a couple seconds. Here you go.
Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
There it is again.
Roger. What's our vector, Victor? Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Oh, see? I know somebody's already on this. I know they would be. All right, good morning, Cord. You got a guess for us?
Is it airplane?
It is airplane, absolutely.
Wow.
Of course it is. Don't call me Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
Leslie Nielsen. Gosh.
I knew someone would get it. Who's this morning? What's your name?
This is Monty.
Monty. Well, good.
Hey, Monty. How are you?
Good morning, Monty.
Good. Hey, I got this last time like about 3 months ago, and I never did get to Netflix.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Monty, you hang on here. We'll get you taken care of and we appreciate the call, man. Hang on, Monty, and there you go. We'll do it all over again. The Numeric Impossible Challenge next Thursday. Don't worry, Monty. We'll get you taken care of. And the movie was Airplane.
I remember that so well.
I know. Was it 1980?
I don't know.
79, 80. Don't call me Shirley. That's the number one.
Gosh.
That's the number one thing I remember from the movie. So there you go. Next week, Thursday, 7:50, we do it all over again. 1027 KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
Looking to add a furry friend to your family? Pet Overpopulation Prevention and McCurley Subaru are teaming up for a one-day low-cost pet adoption event. Woo! Join us on October 19th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at McCurley Subaru in Pasco, 9620 Sanderford Parkway. You'll find adorable cats and dogs waiting for their forever homes, plus enjoy local vendors, food, and fun for the entire family. Woo! Don't miss this awesome event. October 19th, McCurley Subaru. Come adopt your new best friend. Sponsored by McCurley Subaru and Pet Overpopulation Prevention. Woo! Thumbs up. Yes, $30,000 on the way here in just a minute or so. Just about 10 minutes away from that. Before we get to it, though, Anywhere, Everywhere on the KORD mobile app. Lots of great things going on. And we were talking earlier about Zach Top being from Sunnyside. So he's got a hit record.
Oh, look at, there he is.
And he's up there on the KORD on the app.
Superstardom.
Yeah, Superstardom.
Washington.
And then let's talk about the fact, I know we got hurricanes down in Florida, but what about earthquakes that we get here in the Northwest?
Will our schools be okay? What if it happens, during the day and students are is the building going to be okay?
Are we prepared for it?
For most of it, yes.
Okay.
I mean, but believe it or not, not hurricanes. Sorry, earthquakes.
Earthquakes.
We get them daily here
we do.
in Washington. Actually, it is just what it is. Now, most of them are, small. But But there was one that was like a 4.0, 4.1 in northern Washington. But I got to tell you, all this talk about earthquakes makes me nervous.
That we might have one.
Big one.
I know Hanford Reach actually gets way more than we think they do out there in Hanford.
Yeah.
They get a bunch of rumblings, and we don't ever. I mean, because they get so many.
But they're small. They're very small.
Yeah, unless it's a good one, they don't talk about it. So you can check out to see if the schools are safe. That's posted up there for you. And of course, Zach Top, very cool sunny side guy. And go check out his song. It's posted there for you. We just started playing it. We play it. He's out on the road with Carly Pierce. And again, it's a throwback to the 90s. Because a lot of people, I love that 90s country. Well, this is a great throwback, and you're going to love the song. So get more details. We got it posted for you right now on the station mobile app.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show, #1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Looking to add a furry friend to your family? Pet Overpopulation Prevention and McCurley Subaru are teaming up for a one-day low-cost pet adoption event. Join us on October 19th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at McCurley Subaru in Pasco, 9620 Sandifer Parkway. You'll find adorable cats and dogs waiting for their forever homes, plus enjoy local vendors, food, and fun for the entire family. Don't miss this awesome event. October 19th, McCurley Subaru. Come adopt your new best friend. Sponsored by McCurley Subaru and Pet Overpopulation Prevention. And when it's live,
man,
of course it does. Of course it does. 141 right now for $30,000. Our final couple days of the cash cow, and 141 right now on your station mobile app. There you go. All right, 45 degrees, sunshine for you, and it is time for other people's problems, and got to solve this one. We're actually torn on this in the studio. What's going on with Stacy here?
Stacy's 16-year-old son was at Walmart. He found a wallet, and he went to customer service, waited for Walmart employees to find the owner of the wallet, which belonged to an elderly woman, and she gave him $50 as a reward. And so now my husband is upset with my son, says, you shouldn't have taken the money, son. He says he didn't need to be rewarded for doing the right thing. Well, I've got no problem with my son taking the cash. So now my husband and I, of course, are in an argument, and my husband wants my son to return the money. Should he do with it or not? Does my husband have a point? It's kind of complicated. Stacy in Kennewick.
Lots of great comments, you guys. And what are some folks saying right now? What should happen
Barbie
here?
says it probably made the lady happy to be able to reward your son, so I see no harm in him accepting it by returning it. It would she would make her feel awkward, I would think. But maybe your son could have said a hug would have been a great reward instead, because you don't know what she could have used that money for. But not wrong of him. You raised a good boy. Be proud.
Yeah, Shannon says he didn't ask for it. Let's be honest. Have you ever tried to not take money from a little old lady? How does that go for you? She usually will chase you down and try to cram that crap in your back pocket. You ain't getting away from her. Take the money, and that's from Shannon.
Maybe you can now teach him to keep that $50 moving and pay it forward for another cause. See, this is what we were talking to, another cause. That's a great way to teach virtues.
Yeah, that's right.
That's from Brienne.
Christy says, speaking from experience, when somebody gives you the gift of kindness by returning something of value to you, it's sometimes nice to be able to return a gift of kindness. A monetary reward is just a token of gratitude. It's good to be grateful to people that choose to do the right things, and that's from Christy.
It probably helped the lady feel good to do that. I'd allow her to give him that money. That's from Cheyenne.
Kevin says, don't return it, but let him know he can decline in the future if they insist on giving. Except that is my philosophy right there, Kevin. Yeah, you offer it to me, I'll decline it, and then you go, no, take it, then I'll take it. So there
Check
you go.
out Amanda. So in all that goodness, he found something to make it negative. Pick your battles.
Brianna says it's a reward for kindness. There's no reason he should have to return it. He did it out of the kindness of his heart. But
check out Robin.
Yeah. What's Robin saying?
Your husband is so correct.
See, we talked about this. Derek says, I'd never accept it, but I'd take it if offered. And that's what the group I'm in. Yeah.
Well, he was returning the wallet before he even knew about a reward. So tell your husband to relax.
I like that from Ken. Exactly. Michelle said, when my daughter was that age, I'd have her donate half of it to a good cause. Yeah. Oh, Pearl would. My foster mom.
I like the idea of paying it forward.
If I did get that money, it'd be like, let's cut it in half. You're going to
you have to save half of it at least, right?
Oh, yeah. It was always birthdays and anniversaries. Yeah. No matter what, my allowance, there was no, you didn't get your allowance. You got half your allowance, because that way you always had money for birthdays and anniversaries for other people. and other causes and different things like that. Good one. You guys were great on this today. A lot of great.
Everybody is different, though.
Yep,
I mean,
yeah. Some people said take it. Some people said no, decline it, then take it. I mean, there's just so many. There's no right or wrong in this.
There is not.
This particular situation. So great job, kid. You did a good job. You get the gold star. And mom and dad are stressing a little too much about this. And
I think so too.
Keep up the good work. What would you do in the situation? We want to know. 547 KORD. App chat us what you would do and let us know. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number 1 for New Country, 102.7 KORD.